Hey guys, what's going on? Set 5 here, and today bringing you guys a new series that I'm calling Hardwood Classic MyGM. If you guys know, I did a series in 2K13 called Hardwood Classic Association, in which I downloaded Chicken Bake's Legends roster because he was doing a similar thing. He was doing like a Dynasty type thing, and so he had his own roster, which he uploaded for people to download, and it was pretty good. And so what I did was I went back on 2K13 before the servers went down, because they're actually going to go down this month. But I went back on there. I kind of recorded me going through all the teams just to see who's where, or like download the roster again just to make sure to see who's there in each team in terms of legends. And then I went through and did the exact same thing as he did. The only thing was that I didn't have the Kings, obviously. And there's a couple of people that I took out that, you know, obviously some people I kind of left in, some people I took out because of how it's different teams now. And so, you know, I kind of flop some people around in terms of like who I took out for those players. Like I did trade a lot of lower tier players, and then I also kept in a few lower tier players. I also kept in you know, or I took out like pretty much I kept everyone that was 70 and higher. Some of those guys I took out, but yeah, I mean that roster's good. If you guys you know, want me to show you a video on like the rosters and everything, you guys can let me know, and I can do that. So here we go. We're gonna start off. I'm gonna go to Hall of Fame here because we don't play on with Hall of Famers on anything but Hall of Fame. Gonna go 8 minutes and Serpentine for fantasy draft. Gonna go custom league off, custom roster on. So we got everything looks good right now. So I'm gonna keep it at 8 minutes. I was thinking about doing 12, but I'm gonna keep it at 8 for my sake and for your guys' sake as well, just in case, you know, ends up something happening. Alright, so let's see where we get our draft pick here. Hopefully we get a good spot. Last time I got number 2 on my 2K13 roster, so that'd be awesome if I can get something like that. So I'm going to go with the Mavericks, of course, as always. And 13th pick. Alright, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Really wish I can get Michael again. That'd be funny. But let's go ahead and let's look at some of our players. So we got Elgin Baylor, Chris Paul, Dominique, Wilt Chamberlain, Paul George, Kobe, Carl Malone. Sorry, I was about to say I don't know. I was getting mixed between him and Carmelo. Anyways, David Robinson, Patrick. So we got a lot of great players here, and I'm put right about the middle. So I mean, there's a lot of great players, and you kind of want to look for what you want on your team first. You know, do you want an insanely good center on your team? Do you want a strong shooting guard? You got to look at age and stuff like that too. Like for example, Paul George is 23 compared to Kobe Bryant's 34, and they're both rated the same. You know, Kobe, obviously, I would love to have him, but the younger Kobe, he's not that good. I know he's way down here somewhere. You know, Kyrie Irving would be a good player to have as well, so I'm hoping to maybe have a chance of getting him, possibly. So I kind of want to leave point guards off the list for now. Although I may pick up Jerry West. He could be a shooting guard or backup point, or starting point even, and I can put, like, Kyrie if I end up getting him, possibly. But I would love to have a big man or a guy just can jam down, like Dominique. He'd be a great asset to have. And I think that is who I'm going to go with. Dominique would be a great player to have, although I do need rebounding, though. Jesus Christ, this is a tough one. I like Karl Malone as well. He's pretty good. David Robinson. I need guys who can grab boards but also shoot somewhat. I mean, Malone has a decent mid, but not much else. Wilt Chamberlain. I think I'm going to go with Wilt Chamberlain here. Yep, Wilt Chamberlain. Alright, so we're going to skip through. And, alright, so I got another pick. Oh, no way. Kyrie got picked? Wait a second. I want to check. Where did Kyrie get picked? I think I fucking passed him up. Was he picked in round 1? Really? Kyrie. Oh, wow. He's okay. So, I mean, I guess people are smart with what they pick and not just go... A lot of people just go down the list, or they'll kind of break through, like, oh, like, if it was at this point, it'd be like, oh, I'll get Bob Danger. Like, they'll get the top couple of people, and they'll look at those guys, but they wouldn't pick, like, down the middle of the list, because at that point, I think that was kind of where they were at. But, alright, so, got a good center. Now I need a good... I think, at this point, looking down at this list, there's a lot of great, insane shooters. Gail Goodrich I might pick up. He's a great shooting guard. Next best point guard is John Stockton. I don't know. I don't think I'll have a chance at him. Miguel Goodrich would be good. I think I want, though, Kevin Love, because Kevin Love, him and Wilt Chamberlain would be grabbing boards like a mofo. And a lot of people are like, oh, what's his face? Not Kevin Love. Wilt Chamberlain sucks at rebounding. And not for me. I've seen a lot of people say that, but for me, he doesn't do it that much. But Kevin Love would be such a great asset to have. Is he the best power forward? I believe so. John Stockton's the best point. Kevin Love's up there. And Dennis Rodman is insanely good, too, at 6'8". A lot of people undermine him because he's so small, but he can rebound like a monster, especially this one. I believe this is 95-96, if I'm not mistaken. But, I think, whoops. There we go. So I think I'm going to go with Kevin Love. He'd be such a good guy to have on my team. Can rebound, can shoot insanely well. He's like Dirk, but he can, rebound and do other stuff. I'm not going to lie. Now, Dennis Rodman would still be a good pickup, to be honest. I'd like to have Dennis Rodman on my team. He'd be a great rebounder. I can get it'd be an early player to get on my bench, but he'd be have to be more of a starter. And I guess I could put him at small forward with his height. He'd be a good small forward to have. So, I mean, I'm going pretty much down the list in terms of, I'm going from the 5 to the 4 to possibly 3 here. Because there's still a lot of good point guards left that I can pick up. But I want to get Dennis Rodman. I'm going to go with Dennis Rodman. So, I feel like my team is going to be a lot based around rebounding, looks like so far. I'm going to try and get those offensive boards if I miss and try and put it back. And Dirk got picked. I saw that. So, like I said, there's still good point guards out there and good shooting guards as well. So, I can pick up a shooting guard later. Like Nick Anderson would be good if he doesn't get picked up. Let's see. Eric Bledsoe, Kemba, Mahmoud, Michael Conley, Casey. I really don't like Casey Jones at all. He has really, no shot. Kyle Lowry, Henry Bibby, Darren Collison. Dragic, or Dragic, I don't know how you want to pronounce it. I believe it's pronounced Dragic, or Dragic. I don't know. I really don't. I've called him, I think, both of them, to be honest. I don't remember what I first called him, though. So there's a lot of good players. Steve Nash would be awesome to have, but he's freaking 39 years old, and I don't want to risk that. Isaiah Thomas, the other one. Yeah, both of them are spelled differently, I just realized. One, this one has the, it's I-S-A-I-A-H. I don't think that first A is in, the Pistons, Isaiah Thomas. Anyways, I don't know, Eric Bledsoe would be a good guy to have. He doesn't have the best of shooting, but, I mean, he's alright. Mahmoud, he's, on my team, he's, been said as, one of the best silver players. He can dunk, he can shoot from outside, he can drive, he's pretty good getting inside, and as a point guard, I think that's what I might need. He's like Nate Robinson, but I think probably a little better. I don't know in terms of dunking, but he's got other stuff to him. Alright, let's go shooting guard this time. Shooting guard or small forward that I can put at shooting guard. I can put a couple of these guys. I think Wilson Chandler could play the 2. Not much else. Mark Aguirre, I would like to have him, actually. If I can pick him up, I might pick him up later on. Jeff Hornacek would be good. Dick Barnett. Got Nick Anderson still sitting there. He'd be great to have. Doug Collins. Kevin Martin. Jamal. Jamal would be pretty nice if if he can cross over as many people as I hope. Just going nonstop, just crossover. Let's see who else we got. Man, there's a lot of good players. I mean, there's a lot of them that I can look at definitely picking up later, but it's right now between Jamal and Nick Anderson. Because I don't know about Jeff Hornacek. I think I'm gonna keep him off for now. I don't want to go for him, but Nick Anderson, Jamal. Don't know who I'd pick out of these guys, to be honest with you. I would like to have Vince Carter as well. I may pick him up if he's still there because Vince is my boy. I just have to give Vince if he's still there, though. But right now, I'm going to go with Nick Anderson. All right, so we got my starting 5 here. Oh, man. There goes Dragic, really? He just got picked, or Dragic, whatever, however. So pretty much my starting 5 is Mahmoud at the 1, Nick at the 2, Dennis Rodman at the 3, Kevin Love at the 4, and Wilt at the 5. Although they cost a shit ton. Look at them, $50 million. That's ridiculous. Although, for us, I don't think Money. I think Money was literally a 1-star because the Mark Cuban is a millionaire. Like he's, I don't think he's one of the richest owners. Alright, okay, he is actually, but I don't know like where he'd be listed, but I don't think, like that just said, Money isn't too much of a big deal. So Vince Carter's still there though, so he's still a possibility. Steve Nash, best point guard left. Shooting guard, can get Vince Carter, that'd be nice to have. I'm really wondering about Steve, to be honest, because it's Steve Nash, one of my favorite players. I actually bought a jersey of him just recently, if you guys saw on Twitter, and that's my new Twitter picture, actually, so... I feel like he might want to start, though. So I'm going to go with Vince Carter. Oh, and Steve Nash gets picked right after. Alright, so we need backup big men. Charles Oakley would be a nice one, looking at that already. Kevin Garnett, though, 37 years old. Alright. Shawn Marion's got age on him. Bogut, be a nice backup center. Bill Bradley. Milton Bradley. So, I mean, there's... Alright, well, we gotta look and just see who we've got, who we can pick up right now. I need a good backup point. I feel like there's a good amount, though, looking at the list right now, just looking at these top guys, that I think I can have a good chance. Same thing with shooting guards. I think I've got a chance to get a good backup guard later on, but I need a couple of big men, because I feel like the big men are going to go quick. And looking at these guys... I don't know. Varejão's looking so far good for me above Bogut. I don't know why, but I think I might pick up Bogut still. Yeah, I think I'm going to go pick up, let's see. I'm going to look at the rest of the list real quick. Yeah, I'm going to go pick up Bogut. So he'll be a backup big man again for Wilt. And the good thing about it, too, is that Dennis Rodman can actually switch off from the 3 and the 4. So that's really nice to have. Since he normally obviously is he's a power forward, but he's got the size of a small forward, but he can rebound so well. And so I think that if I need him for trying to get some offensive boards, I can put him in there. So I got 3 guys though that can grab boards. So I mean, Bogut can grab boards as well. He's he'll help me out there in that area. So we got Derek Harper, Jose. Who I might pick up Jose Calderon. He's only 31, so that's not going to be too big of a deal. The next youngest point guard is Robert Pack. And he can yam on some people. Yam jam. Just like Uncle Sam. Okay, so, alright, I'm going to look back at my list real quick. So I got Vince Carter and Bogut on the bench. I think I'm going to go ahead and pick up Jason Terry, man. 35 years old, Lord. I'm surprised Stucky's 27. I honestly thought he was older. I mean, he's going to be gone, though. But I'm going to go ahead and pick up Calderon. He'd be great to have. Rodney Stuckey, already, he got picked. I was actually looking to see if he got picked at any point there. And let's see. We can pick up next. I think we need another big man. I think, well, we'll need a small forward, actually. Whoops. Where did my... Yeah, choose player. I was going to say, I'm like, what happened? Small forward, got Anthony Mason, Meta, Bobby Jones, Corey Brewer, Dennis Scott. Oh, man. His shot's pretty bad, though, even though he could he has the highest three-point rating in the game. Like, his three is so... His shot is awful. I don't know if that's just my team, though. That's why I'm considering it, but also not. Tayshaun would be a good guy to have, too, although he's actually kind of getting some years on him. There's quite a few people, I mean, that are still on the bench. Marcus Morris. But he's way down there, so I don't know if I want to bother with him. Like I said, Meta, Bobby, Corey Brewer. Corey Brewer would be a good guy to have. Matt Barnes, Terrence Williams, Hito Turkoglu. Man, Corey Brewer would be a pretty nice guy to have. He's pretty cheap, too. I'll give him a shot. I'll put him back on the Mavs. Help the Mavs win a championship, sort of. So we'll put him on there. There's a lot of guys, like, I'm remembering from that championship year, there's a lot of guys that just spread out so much. Alright, let's see where we going next. So we need So I picked up Corey Brewer, alright. I really wish I could pick up JJ right now. JJ Redick. Oh, man, he'd be such a killer off the bench. But I feel like I'm going to need another big man. And so, fortunately, I'm going to have to go to the big men here. Power forward or small or center. Brandon Bass. I've always looked at him because he's got an incredible mid-range shot. Like, he steps inside the three-point line, it's insane. We got Bill Cartwright, too, my boy Perontic. I kind of want to pick him up just because, you know, we're both mass, so it's how we do. I'll even show you guys. I guess I can't. But, I mean, I don't think Pero would be picked up until later round anyway, so... looking at these guys... There's, you know, Lamar Odom. He's so messed up. I think I'm going to go ahead and pick up Brandon Bass. Alright, I don't know what just happened there. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up Brandon Bass. And, oh, Brandon Wright got picked before that. Okay, I was going to say, I'm like... Alright. And JJ Redick still hasn't been picked yet. I think I'm going to go ahead and pick him up. And for my last pick, I'm going to go ahead and use it on Perontic because he's my boy. My boy Pero. Oh, wow, he's actually close up as a center as well. There you go. So, we've got a weird lineup. I don't think I'm going to get in the top 10 in terms of ranking. So, we'll see. But, I'm hoping so. Let's just see where we're placed at here. Alright, let's get down to business. Main thing, see some improvement. Wait. More games this year than we did last season. Yeah, I can do that. We won 41 last year. I can win more than 41. Set your budget. Yeah, no problem. Oh, wow. Okay, so I guess that's it. Alright, auto-generate. Oh, yeah, by the way, my name is Artball. And then there's the Kobe injury. Negative 123 million so far? Damn. So we're 9th, actually. Wow, we just beat... Like I said, I didn't think we were in the top 10, but we're right there. So that's pretty nice. So that's going to be great to have. I mean, looking at our schedule, let's see what the first game's got. We got the Hawks, Rockets, Memphis, Lakers, Thunder. So we're not going to have too big trouble. I mean... Actually, well, okay, I'm thinking of, like, a legit schedule, so I don't even know. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. If you guys enjoyed this series and want me to keep this going, leave a thumbs up. I'm definitely going to keep it going, but I just want to hear you guys' feedback on it, what you guys think what you guys want me to do, and that sort of stuff. And also, in terms of other stuff, like I've mentioned my team and, that stuff before, I'm going to be changing a lot with that, but I don't have too much time to explain it in this video because I don't want to keep this video going way too long, like, 20, 30 minutes. But, yeah, so I'm just going to leave that for another video. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. If you guys, like I said, go ahead and download this if you guys want to do something similar. And definitely, like I said, the credit goes to Shake and Bake for making this roster originally. He was the one who came up with the idea of it, and actually, it was good. It was a good roster and everything like that. So yeah, I mean, looks like hopefully our team can do well. I'm not gonna be posting every game. I'll be posting, in there. I'll be simulating. I'll be, posting every game I play. I'll just be simulating a few games as well, so you guys won't see all 82 games, and neither will I. But if we make it to the playoffs, hopefully, that's where I'm gonna kind of. It depends on how far I simulate and where I get to the point of, well, I gotta play the rest of these games or else I won't make it to the playoffs if that thing ends up happening. And there's kind of stuff like that I need to focus on, just depending on how it goes. But we're kind of early, obviously just getting started, so hopefully this turns out to be really well. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe to me here and on Twitch. I'll be trying to stream hopefully this weekend, depending on how basketball goes. We've actually got a sectionals game tonight, so depending on how that goes, that'll, give me the rest of the week or whatever to see what we're going to do. But I really don't want to lose that, so hopefully we can win that and keep on going. And hopefully, just make it to state. I don't know how it's going to go, but we'll see where it goes. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.